an era when American craftsmanship defined the world's finest yachts, one name stood above the rest: Trumpy. Hand-built in 1954, this 68-foot yacht echoes a time when these vessels were reserved for industry titans and world leaders. In fact, a Trumpy-designed yacht would go on to serve 8 U.S. presidents, from Hoover to Carter, cementing a legacy of quiet power on the water. Today, we step aboard that legacy. Welcome back to YachtLens here at the West Palm Beach International Boat Show. We are fortunate to have Jim Hill of United Yacht Sales, my alma mater, and he is going to walk us through Liberty Love, this remarkable piece of American yachting history.
Thanks, Rick. Welcome aboard Liberty Love, the 1954-68 Trumpy. We're on the aft deck, as you can clearly see. Very nicely appointed layout. We've done some pre-boat show renovations. You'll be able to see some of those, but for the most part, generally speaking, the entire yacht is pretty much original. We've got some newer electronics. We've got a Starlink, of course, and she is equipped with a bow thruster, thank goodness, for close quarter docking. So come on in, guys. So here we are. You can see some of the original fixtures here. Got a built-in bar, very nice little telephone table before telephones were out, I guess. And the yacht is laid out with a separate floor plan, so to speak. All the sleeping arrangements, the berths are aft, and then you have the galley and cruise quarters on the bow of the boat. So there's good separation. The clientele for the Trumpy brand, even back in those days, you know, the owners were served by their captain and crew. So here's a great example of how that whole arrangement was done. So again, we call this the main or aft salon, which is again just joined to the aft deck that we just came in from. So moving forward through the starboard side, we come into the Pilothouse right here, and you can see nice joinery, dark woods, mahoganies, teaks, and so forth. Wing doors on either side to gain access to the decks fore and aft.
Absolutely stunning. This is, you just feel the history.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. And then Rick will go forward again. I'll get the starboard side here. 3 steps down to what I would call the forward parlor or salon. Well suited just to sit down, read a book, watch a TV on your flat screen. Again, modernized appointment there. And then we've got the sunshade here. We're at the boat show facing west, and of course it's after hours now. So we keep this shroud or cover to keep the temperature down and give the air conditioners a little bit of a break.
It's amazingly comfortable.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
really
It's been a beautiful day today. And then again, you see it, nice little area here. We've, in the boat show platform, we've taken some of the occasional chairs out of the way so we can show the boat without having to move around any furniture. But we have 3 chairs that go here normally.
Just maintained beautifully. Fit and finish is exquisite.
Yes, it very, very, very nicely done and well maintained. This boat's probably, we know of 11 owners prior to this owner, and this owner's had it for 5 seasons. This is his sixth year of ownership. All right, so forward from the forward salon, we go down 4 steps, and this is where you really can see or kind of go back in time. Here is the original galley.
Wow.
From 1954. You've got Frigidaire brand cooktop oven with 4-place. And of course, we've got the newer microwave. That was another modernized appointment there. And then right behind me here is original equipment, refrigeration.
Is that right?
Freezer on the top and the bottom, and then a refrigerator in the center. Stainless steel tops. It's kind of the industrial kind of feel to it. Okay, so from the galley, again, forward, we have cruise arrangements, cruise quarters, and we're living here during the boat show, so excuse the personal effects and so forth, but
no boat show.
This is the area where crew can relax, and we have the 1 berth here to starboard. This is the captain's quarters with a door for privacy. Moving forward, there is a head with a door, and then to starboard, we use it as storage. There's a shower here, and then cabinetry to port. This is also another berth, but we use it as a junk drawer. Everybody has to have a junk drawer.
You gotta have a junk drawer.
And that pretty much completes the sections that forward of the main salon. And then now we can go all the way to the other end of the vessel to the sleeping arrangements, the berths. Okay, come on down. So this is the master suite, owner's suite. Queen size bed.
We'll walk around.
Yep, we call this an island berth. And then we have 2 closets on either side. And then en-suite, head, and shower for, again, the owners.
It's just incredible how much has been left original.
Yeah.
And yet it feels very much updated.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, nice modern feel in the head.
Yeah, it's some, you'd be surprised at what they did back, 71 years ago. And it's well cared for by, again, almost a dozen owners since new. Okay, so port side, we consider this a day head or, the en-suite head for the twin guest room here. It's adjoined by a door, again, to the port side.
Very comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you'll notice there's good headroom throughout. Again, that was one thing that they made sure they did back in the day was didn't want to give a claustrophobic feel. So again, it's pretty well open.
It really is.
And then here's the what we call a full or guest room that's not a twin. That's a full-size berth. So again, 3 staterooms aft, and then we have plenty of room for crew forward with 3 berths there as well. And that's kind of to be expected even today with a vessel that's close to 70 feet. You got to have a space enough for the crew and guests. All right. And so now we'll walk back through the aft salon, through one of the wing doors for the pilot house here. We'll come out the starboard side. And up front here is where you really get the feel of the 70 feet LOA length here.
Absolutely.
We've kind of modernized it a little bit as well with this, what we call a sun pad. This is a custom appointment backrest. We've got dock boxes, port and starboard, that we've converted to seating, bench seating.
I hope we're picking it up just how expansive this is.
Well, it's a 70-foot vessel, 16-foot beam. And on the roof aft, we have a little high field tender with a Yamaha 15-horse outboard motor.
As we look after, you just get a feel for those classic lines. It's just cool.
So we've seen, 95% of the vessel. The only thing we haven't gone through is the engine room, and we'll go back down through the galley and show you that.
Let's do that. As we go into the engine room, twin Detroits.
671 naturally aspirated Detroit diesels. They were remanufactured 700 hours ago.
Wow. You could do surgery down here.
It's pretty clean for 71 years old, that's
pretty
for sure.
amazing.
And we have a Northern Lights 18 kW generator on the port side there. 2,200 hours on that. Plenty of life left in her.
Water. Yeah, and actually accessible to everything.
Not bad. Yep. For the vintage, I would have to say this is above average room or space. Yeah. And of course, if there's any major work that needs to be done overhead, these floor panels come out. So you can access the entire engine room by lifting the floor of the forward salon.
Right. Yeah. They knew what they were doing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Spectacular. Jim, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to get us aboard this absolutely breathtaking 1954 68 Trumpy. It is spectacular, and we were honored to get aboard.
It's a pleasure.
We are going to have links to your contact information, more information on the boat.
Yep, she's new to the market. If you're interested, you can get a hold of me with the information provided. Absolutely.
We'll have a link to the page and a link to United Yacht Sales as well. Leave comments for Jim, leave comments for us. Let us know what you think of this absolutely breathtaking 1954 Trumpy.
All right, thank you.